gives decision on section 377 to the court. Government leaves decision on section 377 to the court. Section 377 of Indian Penal Code deals, section 377 of IPC deals with unnatural offences. Section 377 deals with unnatural offences. Now, Indian Penal Code deals with unnatural offences. Unnatural offence is offence against the nature. It is offence against the nature. A relationship between a man and a man, woman and a woman, human being and other living creature comes under unnatural offence, which is against the natural course, which is against the natural order. Section 377 deals with the offences which are against the natural course, against the natural order. And in 2011, in Naz Foundation case, Delhi High Court, in 2011 in Naz Foundation case, Delhi High Court said section 377 for LGBTs it is not correct, for it is to that extent it is unconstitutional. Means lesbian relationships, gay relationships should not be punished under section 377 of IPC. It is not the entire section was declared as unconstitutional, but it is only part of the section declared as unconstitutional. And again in Suresh Kumar Kaushal case, again in Suresh Kumar Kaushal case, the court told, the Supreme Court told, LGBT's relationships are offence. A relationship between a man and a man, woman and a woman is an offence and it can be punishable. A review petition is filed. A review petition is filed. It is our right to privacy, right to manage our personal affairs, right to have our own sexual orientation, right to have our own sexual orientation. So, considering this review petition, day before yesterday, Justice Chandrachud said, LGBT relations are not crimes, but the final decision should come in future. The final decision has not been totally given. Next important article in yesterday's newspaper. Next important article in yesterday's newspaper is a difficult campaign. July 12th, 2018, the editorial is a difficult campaign. This is related to democracy and Pakistan. This article is related to democracy and Pakistan. It says, democracy is always weak in Pakistan. Democracy is always fragile in Pakistan. In fact, Pakistan had a strong control of military junta. Almost military used to control Pakistan. Though we have government, it was military which has upper hand in Pakistan. And in 2013, for the first time, democratically a government gave power to other government democratically. The transition happened democratically. The transition happened between one government to other government democratically. The transition happened between one government to other government democratically. ఒక గవర్నమెంట్ నుంచి ఇంకో గవర్నమెంట్కి ట్రాన్సిషన్ అనేది డెమోక్రటికల్గా జరిగింది. For the first time in 2013. Allegations on Nawaz Sharif, 10 years conviction to him. All these things on Panama Papers leak. All these things shows there were again a fragile conditions in democracy in Pakistan. You can levy allegations, you can give punishments, that's different issue. But democracy is becoming very weak in Pakistan again. And neighborhood, in our neighborhood, if there is no peaceful state, if there is no stable state, it affects India. It might be Afghanistan, it might be Pakistan, it might be Nepal, it might be Bhutan, it might be Bangladesh, it might be Myanmar, it might be Sri Lanka. In our neighborhood, if the democracy fails, the entire region fails. Remember this. If there is no democracy in the neighborhood, it affects India. India's interest is democracy in the neighborhood. Even if you see Maldives, India's stand is free and fair elections and democratic elections. Even if it is in Maldives, India's stand is free and fair elections and democratic elections. Pakistan, if the state fails, it affects India also. Stable Pakistan is in the interest of India. Stable Pakistan is in the interest of India. Even for that matter, Afghanistan. That's the reason why India is actively promoting democratic process in Afghanistan. In Nepal, even in Bhutan, when the king declared constitutional monarchy in 2008, India was the first country to support that. When the king declared that Bhutan becomes constitutional monarchy, India was very happy for that. Even when Aung San Suu Kyi won, her political party Nation League for Democracy won in Myanmar, India was a neighboring country which actually supported democratic process, though India has fair relations with military junta in Myanmar. Even in Bangladesh, stable Bangladesh is in the interest of India. Sri Lanka, you all know, India is effectively supporting 13th constitutional amendment of Sri Lanka. So there are various issues in the neighborhood which we have to strongly support democracy in the neighborhood, and fragile democracy in Pakistan affects India. Remember this. If the democracy is weak in the neighborhood, it affects India, because democracy brings stability. Stability brings regional peace, and if there is no stability, anti-social elements, drug trafficking, terrorism, all sorts of menace occur in the neighborhood. So India should not get affected by it. India is not ready to accept it. That is our position. Next article, high on rhetoric. High on rhetoric. Have you seen the movie Udta Punjab? Udta Punjab. High on rhetoric. Listen. Punjab is a state of high drug abuse and drug trafficking. Drug abuse and drug trafficking. As an IR student, you should look this in a different perspective. India is sandwiched between golden crescent and golden triangle. India, a country sandwiched between golden crescent and golden triangle. Pakistan, Afghanistan, Iran comes under golden crescent. Pakistan, Afghanistan, Iran comes under golden crescent. Thailand, Laos, Myanmar comes under golden triangle. And India, Punjab, the state of Punjab shares around 553 kilometers of border with Pakistan. It shares around 553 kilometers of border with Pakistan. And drug trafficking between Pakistan and Punjab is a cause of concern. Not a normal concern, it's a serious concern today. One of the toughest problems for Punjab government is to deal with drug menace, drug trafficking. Because Punjab is very nearer to Pakistan, and Pakistan is an active member in Golden Crescent. Afghanistan, Iran and Pakistan are the part of Golden Crescent, and Golden Triangle, Myanmar, Laos, Thailand is in Golden Triangle. Punjab CM Amarinder Singh announced that he will conduct drug tests for all state government employees annually. And this move is very minimal move for the menace. And Punjab government also making a decision that those who involve in drug trafficking and those who are drug peddlers, they have to get capital punishment. The government is contemplating to give capital punishment to them. Capital punishment means death penalty. Death penalty to them. And third important thing, we need a comprehensive war against drug abuse. It is not a single action. We need a comprehensive war against drug abuse. It is not single action. Last year, 18,977 drug peddlers got arrested. Last year, 18,977 drug peddlers got arrested, and Punjab government treated around 2 lakh drug addicts. Around 2 lakh drug addicts. Punjab government treated around 2 lakh drug addicts. And drug trafficking has a relation with terrorism. Drug trafficking and gundas, terrorism, mafia, they have a relation. Unless we evolve a proper strategy to deal with this, you cannot stop this menace. And we have Narcotics and Psychotropic Substances Act. We have Narcotics and Psychotropic Substances Act. Remember, opium, cocaine, heroin, all these are drugs. Apart from that, you have one more concept, drug abuse. Drug abuse is a concept where you make a drug for genuine purpose. For example, fencyl syrup. It's a syrup, but if you excessively use it, it's an abuse. Even fencyl syrup is being trafficked and transported. Even it is being peddled between India and Bangladesh on the other side. So there are various issues, and as IR student you have to start with, India is sandwiched between golden crescent and golden triangle. India is sandwiched between golden crescent and golden triangle. Remember this. A next important article yesterday, a clean cooking strategy. A clean cooking strategy. In this article, the author speaks about around 5 to 6% of expenditure the government of the households. 5 to 6% of the expenditure of the households go for cooking fuel. But now, Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana, government is giving free gas connections, not gas cylinders. Remember, gas connection, not gas cylinder. Ujjwala Yojana. See, air pollution is a big thing which you have to remember here. Air pollution, because of fuels, all these things, air pollution is a big thing, and diseases for the housewives. They will get lot of lung diseases and other diseases for the things. So what we need is using different fuels. Here the other gave biogas, a session called biogas, and we have National Project on Biogas Development. India has to promote effectively this National Project on Biogas Development, and we should also develop varieties of fuels for cooking fuel which are environmental friendly, not just like environmental contaminated products. That's very important. The last article in yesterday's, which is very important, is the problems with the Higher Education Commission of India bill. The problems with the Higher Education Commission of India draft bill. The other says, see, you want to replace UGC. You want to replace UGC. There is no doubt about it. You can replace. You UGC in replace చేద్దాం అనుకున్నా replace చెయ్యి. But without proper discussion, why there is so, why you are hasty? Why you want to do it in a very hasty manner? Let all academia, scholars and intellectual people, let them come and discuss about the bill. Let them give their constructive suggestions. And you are again making one more authoritative body rather than a body with excellence. That is the contention of the other. And he wrote 6 points, 6 important points. First point is, the minister told minimum government, maximum governance. How far it is right? It will again act like one more strong regulatory body. And sweeping powers are given to HECI, and it will become more authoritative. Many powers are given to HECI in appointments and other things. It will become more authoritative. And academic standards improvement, there is no much provisions in the bill. For the improvement of academic standards, there are no much provisions in the bill. The center can remove HECS chairman and vice chairman, which is not good. The central government will have the power to remove HECS chairman and vice chairman, which is not good. It will affect the autonomy of the HECA. It will affect the autonomy of the HECA. And instead of evolving the institutions time based and instead of evolving the institutions on need based, you are trying to restructure the entire institution, and which may not aptly suit. Slowly, if an institution evolves, it will suit to the circumstances. Suddenly, if you create a new institution, it may not actually help any setup. This is the other thing. And the last thing, UGC is being replaced by HECA. Now HECA will come into existence, but how can you ensure there will not be any government intervention? How can you ensure states will have effective role? It will help federalism in education. All this is the question. Apart from that, all financing, grants and aids are in the hands of Ministry of HRD, and UGC will have a very less power. UGC will have very less power. HCI will have very less power. So these are the important news in